Fortnite Season 3 has arrived, and man oh man, I am glad that I ended up getting into this game in October of 2017. But this video is going to be talking about mainly with the universe of Epic Games, especially with the good news and the unfortunate news of what I've heard recently. Well, viewers, my name is SPC Brawlers, also known as Brawlers for short. Either one is alright, and actually now that I'm seeing Save the World, I might be interested in purchasing Save the World. For Fortnite, it's an exception. Them putting the hard work into delivering actual content, unlike some other games that have unfortunately failed to do that in the past. The Save the World feature, I'm actually down for that. For $20, sign me up. But that'll be for a different time. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm gonna try my best to get myself into Fortnite after being over level 40 for the season 2. I'm just gonna go in solo as usual, and these new features, man oh man, 60 FPS, you're able to build on more crazier angles than normal. Objects will no longer be in the way. It is crazy what's been going on. Epic Games, if you are hearing this, shout out to you guys, are killing it right now. But I do have unfortunate news for the universe of Epic Games. Just recently, there has been a game that is unfortunately shutting down, and it goes by the name of Paragon. This is a MOBA, free-to-play game that was for the PC and the PlayStation 4. The Microsoft Xbox users, unfortunately, they couldn't get their hands on this for the consoles. With the massive changes that Paragon ended up going with, and the numerous buffing, nerfing, switching this, switching that, changing tactics here and there, it's of the unfortunate that Paragon is shutting down, and it was by the decision of Epic Games. I personally was into Paragon a little bit in the beginning, and I really enjoyed the console aspect of a MOBA since I played League of Legends. Man, this feels smooth, just switching topics very quickly. The 60 FPS. Ooh, this looks nice. Going back to Paragon, I do have an interest in MOBA games, but I understand that MOBA games, they are not something to just pick up immediately and you're expected to go ham on the fly like Call of Duty or Destiny. With what I've seen through the past, I remember recording myself with Paragon for the first time, and I might show tiny snippets of footage because this was something that I really was starting to see myself I can get into. I've only gone up to level 4 ranking on maybe 4 or 5 characters, but that was it. I would just use them back and forth. I knew Twin Blasters was one of them, Galen was another one, the medic, I keep forgetting her name, and Kalari, she was really crazy to deal with. I remember getting myself an epic knife kill. I might show you right now. The footage is just ugh, but at that time, oh, that kill was super smooth for me, in my opinion. Well, back from that, and I ended up getting killed, as you saw right there. I only played Paragon every once in a while because unfortunately I couldn't put that much time into Paragon since I was actually opening myself up to other games, and I actually see someone nearby me. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get this. Ooh. Nice! The purple hand cannon! Let's see how this baby works. Now all I need to do is find someone that I can test this little thing out with, and I see someone at the east. I'm shifting gears with Paragon and Fortnite, so I'm sorry, but with the main subject that I wanted to talk about, which was Paragon, unfortunately, it's of the utter sad news to see that a game that people have put passion into it, and granted, it was not a big community. It was a little small to average community, and I found myself kind of inversed with the universe in it in general. But as I mentioned before, and I'm mentioning it again, due to all the stuff that they had to do, back and forth, refreshing stats, changing characters, changing the entire background, the enemy lookouts, and it was just too much for them to handle. Oh, dang. Oh, 6. Okay. They had to shut it down. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. 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 Ah! I'm dead. Great. There's your fail for the purple hand cannon, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know you can actually get a purple hand cannon. That's crazy. As of course, I am not the best in Fortnite. I've only won once as I was alone in Fortnite throughout the entire season 2. I have gone up with squads as some of my mates. If any of you players that know me personally and I play with them, shout outs to all you guys. It makes me wonder for certain video games to end up having this hope and dream to maybe have a long-lasting community, and unfortunately it goes the other way around. It makes you think, was all that time, that work, that energy worth it? I will say this 100%. It is a lesson to be learned. Just like every victory and every defeat is some type of lesson to interpret in your mind, and hopefully you can make something a lot more better in the future, and hopefully not to fall for that trap again. But who is to say that you're gonna have a better experience or something even worse if you try it the second time? And I do go by the thing of saying you never know unless you try, but there is a point at times when you say I've tried enough and that's it. Either A, we need to try a different project, which, for example, Fortnite for Epic Games, it is being a huge success, and everybody is just waiting for the Save the World feature. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you viewers or gamers are watching out there, Battle Royale was not meant to be in Fortnite. I know, I might get a bit of backlash right now, but this is why I am opening the conversation to you guys if you ever want to hit me up in the comment section below. I am going to look this up personally, but I've heard rumors that the Battle Royale for Fortnite was not meant to be. For some reason, I think this was an experiment that Epic Games tried to do, since Fortnite was mainly a 4-player co-op zombie slaying experience, which I cannot wait to see the Save the World edition. Not to mention, if this was able to be implemented in the game, that'll be just utterly amazing. Have all the zombies come into the Battle Royale. Make it like the cartoon version of DayZ. Wouldn't that be something? Something to actually give a more diverse feature within this game, which would be utterly insane. Going back to Paragon once more, I really do want to see myself playing a little bit more of Paragon before it officially shuts down, because around late April is when it's going to shut down. And from what I've also seen within the news update for that game, all the refunds that people have placed into Paragon are going to go back to the players. They can do it through certain transactions and such. They have to follow a few steps here and there. And it really sucks for those people who have put their passion into this universe, only to find out that we're closing the servers. We feel that this game cannot continue any farther, and it's so the unfortunate. Oh, that freaking shotgun though. I'm gonna die. How did I not die? How in the world did I not die? Hijo de su madre. ¿Sabes qué? Tómatelo. Don't look for me. Ah! I'm gonna die. Damn it. Ah, dang it. At least I got a kill. How in the world did she not kill me? That blows my mind. But on that last note that I'm gonna do for Paragon, and if Epic Games ever hears this message, I will say you have given your best shot with Paragon, and take this as a lesson to be learned. It might seem utter defeat, and I have a feeling they might have shifted gears from Paragon to Fortnite, because Fortnite is such a huge success within the same department of Epic Games. And it makes me wonder how much more are the team's developers going to deliver for Fortnite, since it is a free to play video game within the consoles and on the PC. And it also makes me curious with what more surprises are around the corner. Season 3 has just landed, and I can't wait to get into this game a lot more. So for Epic Games, if you hear this, shout out and props to you guys for making Fortnite a huge success. I mean, look at this view. It is so beautiful, especially on the PS4. Well then, for Paragon, around April 28th, I think that's when it's shutting down. That's when it will officially rest in peace. And thanks to Paragon, it makes me want to play League of Legends a lot more, because I've played League of Legends in the past, but very briefly. And I could tell you the story of how I ended up getting a kill, and for some reason I had no clue what the heck I was doing, but it was a fun experience. And it is something to get into. It's one of the beauties of being a video gamer. You never know what video game will catch your eye, especially when you have a giant audience going into it. And you might end up finding a game that's very underrated. For example, Warframe. I'm playing Warframe a lot more, and it is a heck of a blast to just be a ninja, just fly around and perform like an outer space ninja, doing this, doing that, and so on and so forth. So that's gonna be my rambling for me. And as of lately, I can't wait to start posting more Fortnite videos. I'm not gonna put any hopes soon in footage, because I am just extremely busy with the university work and such. Not to mention I have other opportunities that I'm trying to open up myself to, see how diverse I can become, and other hobbies that I'm trying to get myself into. Because with YouTube, unfortunately, as many know, it's not looking any better. So, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna keep on trying. I do want to keep trying, but it's just, who knows? The future's always a mystery at this point. So I'm gonna take this scar, and I'm gonna stop recording. With that being said, if you made it to this far of the video, thank you for actually hearing me out. And feel free to do a quick favor. From now on, with every video I do, go ahead and speed up the video if you want to hear me talking very quickly. Who knows, you might get a laugh at it. So, eso es todo lo que yo tengo que decir. Muchas gracias por tu atención. Y hasta la próxima. Game on, gamers. And if you're a viewer, keep on viewing.